Alright everyone, welcome back to another Microphone Club video. And today, as we are 2 weeks into the year, almost a month.
Yeah,
getting there.
just over 2 weeks, yep.
We're going to go over the artists we're looking to have big years in 2025. Obviously, 2024 was a huge year for music. And this might not be like artists that are gonna like drop an album or do this or that. Just like artists we want to see, like maybe coming off a big year, like a Doechii or someone like that. What are they gonna do in 2025? Obviously we're gonna mention some albums we're looking forward to as well. But Malachi, who is first on your list of people you're looking forward to this year?
Yes. So he actually dropped an album last year. It was on my album of the year's list for 2024. Mike. And now he does have an album that's coming out shortly. I believe it is coming out. I can't remember what day, but it should be about like end of the month, I believe. It was called. Where is it? Hold on, let me pull it up. Where did I just put the hold on.
This guy, man. Shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike. Oh yeah, sorry. Showbiz. Which would be, he dropped 2 albums last year. And they're both like decently length projects as well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to. He's one of my favorite artists. Like the past couple of years, started listening to him like 20. Would have been 2019, 2021. I really started like actually listening to a lot of music. But he's dropped like he has work. He's done a lot of work with like artists like Earl Sweatshirt as well, and that actually influenced him quite a bit. So yeah, Mike with Showbiz. That's coming out shortly, and also just in general, like maybe he'll drop another project because it's early in the year. Maybe he'll do another project mid-year. Who knows? That'd be a lot of music in a 2-year stretch. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what Mike's got in store for us. So yeah.
Do you think like for someone that's never listened to Mike, like me, for example, what could you do to convince them to really tune into what he's gonna do this year?
What could I do? Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so you mean like when it comes to like listening to music, how to like where to start?
Yeah, like where to start, or do you mean like what am I looking at when going into his music? Like what should I prepare for? You know what I mean? I'm saying like sometimes you don't know what you're gonna hear from an artist. Like when I heard Doechii's album, I didn't expect it to sound like that. Yeah. So like
yeah, I agree. Yeah.
So what should I go into if I were to check out his music?
That's a good question. Now I'm trying to think. His music it's not that it's inaccessible, but like it's because it's not jarring. It's just it's very abstract, right? Like I would say like the artist in that his kind of lane, he's definitely the least abstract. Like his music is very like it's like I would say if you want to get into his music, you should listen to his album Disco that came out in 2021. That's probably his most accessible album. I would say like just in terms of like how he raps and like the production, it's very accessible. It's a very easy. And also what was that album called? It was an album that came out I believe in 2020. What is it? So yeah, Disco, and then Way of the World. Way of the World is a little more jarring than Disco, but those are like if you want to get into his discography, I say start with those 2 albums. Those are like kind of get familiar with like okay the kind of music he makes, and then you can kind of I feel like then if you like those albums, then you can listen to Burning Desire, which came out 2023. Oh, I know. Sorry, this came out 2022. I said it came out 2 albums. It only came out 1 last year. Sorry, that was the year before. Anyways,
this guy's not even a real Mike fan, bro.
But besides the point. That Burn Desire, and then Pinball, when it came out last year. He also has a bunch of singles that he does with like features of different artists as well. Dope. But yeah, I would say probably start with Disco.
All right, and what's his best ability when it comes to his music? You think? Like you have to pick one ability? Thing. Yeah, like, we have to pick one thing. Because how many?
That's a good. He has a good. He's a pretty good like. He has a nice flow for sure. I think, but like it's not even that the flow is anything super crazy. It's like more so his cadence on tracks, like going off like with the production. If that makes sense. That's a good question. He's a pretty conscious artist, but like he's not overly like his music can be hard to digest, like in terms of what he's talking about sometimes. But I think most of the time, like yeah, you understand what he's saying.
No, for sure. And just looking at Spotify, he only has 1.4 monthly listeners, so nothing too crazy. And
That's actually, I would say that's more than I expected, to be honest.
oh
That's
my
actually
god,
quite a bit.
he's performing. He's performing May 28th in Toronto, so that could be.
Damn.
That could be a thing. Hey man, that could be a thing. So that's sick. But yeah. So I haven't listened to him yet. So that's really interesting. But the last question, Malachi, who are some artists that someone might already be listening to that they like, and then they'll also like Mike's music as well? Just quickly.
Ooh, great question. Earl Sweatshirt for now. He's a much more well-known artist. If you like Earl's music, you should like Mike's music. Now, I would say Earl's like newer music, so like 2018 onwards. If you like that kind of style of music Earl's started creating, you would love Mike's music because so Earl was actually heavily influenced by Mike. Like Mike, like when they started, making music together, a big part of like Earl, like some rap songs and onwards, had a lot of Mike's influence, like the way he rapped and the style of music he was trying to make. If you like 2019, if you like 2018 on onwards Earl Sweatshirt, you would love Mike for sure.
Dope. So yeah,
Yeah.
if you guys, if that is something you'd be interested in, definitely listen to it. And let Malachi know if you guys like it. Let Malachi know if you guys like it.
Yeah.
So my first artist, probably someone me and you could talk about more like, together. Mal is definitely gonna be Jid.
Oh yeah.
He tweeted at the beginning of 2024 that we're dropping music all 2024. I don't think he dropped anything. I don't think anything.
Did he drop? I think he had like a couple singles or like features, but I don't.
Like,
yeah, I don't think he dropped anything.
He had that Eminem feature, which everyone really liked.
Yeah.
But like, there wasn't really too much going on from Jid's world because I think he dropped one of the best albums of the decade with the oh my god, Forever Story.
Forever Story, yes.
Yeah, Forever Story. That album's fucking incredible. That album was really good. Very solid.
When that came out in 2021?
Yeah.
Or 2022?
I think so.
2021. Yeah, 2021.
Yeah. That album was really good. So I'll say that for sure. I've seen Jid like twice live. I saw him with 21 Savage as well in May. That was really good. Good performer, good energy. But I think there's like two albums basically that he has on deck. There's a Metro Boomin collab album that apparently is coming. I think Jid over Metro Boomin production will be crazy. He had one song, one or two with him on the Spider-Verse album, which like he bodied that beat. So I think that'll be interesting. And he probably has another solo project coming out because it's been a while. I'm very interested to see what Jid has to say, where he's been the past like 3-4 years. But Malachi, what do you expect from Jid going into 25?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he's saying, oh, drop music all year, didn't drop anything. So it could be that he just had the wrong date in mind. Low-key meant 2025 or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyways, it's been a while since you got music. I'm sure maybe he's like dialed in on another album. It's a very big possibility that like another album's in store. I mean, like 2021, it's been a couple years, right? So I'd assume that he's really locked in trying to make this his best project, and which I could see that from Jid. I do feel like he's someone that wants to get better with each project, which is like cohesive project he makes for sure. I could and to be honest, like the Forever Story was such a good album, like front to back, that like it's going to be hard. Like it's going to be very hard.
Is that his best album?
I would say so. Yeah,
right?
Easily.
I think it's easy and most polished too.
Yeah, and like I feel like it's going to be hard because that album was just, not only did we like it a lot, but it was critically acclaimed like by basically everyone. Everyone loved that project,
it's almost
right?
like his coming out album. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, even though people say, he's been saying he's got the up next thing for like 6-7 years now, but
now
I think Jid is where he is. You know what I mean?
And yeah, I agree with that. But like I feel like if he really wants to, knowing that he obviously acknowledged that a lot of people like this project a lot, and he himself probably was really proud of this body of work. So I could definitely see him being like, okay, you know what? I really want this next project to be better than this one, and it's going to be. It's not going to be easy, right? He could have probably dropped maybe a mixtape or something in between, but like chose not to because the quality just was not up to par. He wants it, even if he doesn't want this next album to be as good as the Forever Story. He wants it to be better, like a lot better. That's going to be hard, but like if he's gonna like take a couple of years off, like to like release music to like lock in on one album, I'm all for it, right? Kendrick Lamar is an artist that does that all the time. Like he dropped Damn, I think 2017, Mr. Morale came out in like what, I believe 2021. Like that's a long period of time between albums, and he's always trying to repolish work and kind of almost like capture different eras and stuff like that, you know. So I can see Jid doing the same thing, and I mean, in my opinion, he's probably like by far and away the best artist in the label Dreamville. So
Better than J. Cole?
well, yeah, I mean,
Like easily better than J. Cole?
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that might be a hot take for some people. That might be a hot take for some people.
Is it? I mean, yeah, it might be. It might be.
So
It might be.
I'm just saying. But I'm definitely looking forward to what Jid has in store for us. As we both said, Forever Story, incredible project front to back. I hope he does lock in with more like he was that was a very good I think an underrated part of the album was its like curation, like feature placement and stuff. Like having Lil Durk and 21 Savage on there, unexpected, but they did their thing, both of them.
Yes.
Like, I think 21 Savage was on surround sound. That was the most popular song on the album. It was huge, especially like at one point last year. And then I think Durk was on was it Brun and M? That's a great song. And I like how he kind of blends like the introspective and like turn up like a little.
Yeah, that's the thing. He did a bit of everything. Yeah.
So very, very good, Jid. Hey man, we're waiting. We'll be here. We're gonna cover it on the show whenever you drop. So Maka, who's your next artist that you're looking forward to seeing what they do?
All right, so my next artist now also more underground artist, but he is coming out with an album shortly. Pink Sifu with a Black Antique that is coming out sometime I believe at the end of this month. So Pink Sifu is an artist that I got into pretty recently. Like for the past year and a half. I've always known of him because he's collabed with so many artists that I really like, but I never really dove into his discography, and I haven't even fully like listened to everything he's put out yet. But he's an artist that like the more I've listened to him, the more I've been like, okay, he's like just a phenomenal like he's almost like in a weird way, kind of like how Westside Gunn is like he's seen as such a great curator, but like more like in the surface of like mainstream, like, you know, people seem to see that he's more like that, but in the underground scene, like just a great curator gets like a bunch of different artists that kind of in that same lane of underground rap, and then gets them on the project. He himself, like, he's a decent rapper himself and whatnot, but it's like his ability to put together a project is just unbelievable. He's a great producer. He's a phenomenal producer, I should say, as well. And I'm excited to listen to this album that comes out shortly. I did see the track list, but like he didn't have all this tracks. He just had a couple of like the singles that come out. Hold on. Yeah, right here. Oh, January 27th. Okay, cool. Whoops. Yeah. I'm excited to listen to this and see, you know, it'll be my first kind of true dive. Like, I've listened to some of his other projects, like I believe it was called Ensley, that came out in 2018. I listened to that pretty recently, and I like thought that album was absolutely phenomenal. Like the feature list, like most artists are not that well known, but like if someone lists a lot of underground music, you'd be like, oh wait, this is like kind of insane. But yeah, shout out Pink Sifu. I'm hoping next album's a classic.
I've heard a lot of hip hop creators I watch actually talk pretty highly about him.
Yeah.
Like I know they have like songs on like the top end of the year list, like stuff like that. So that maybe I'll check that out too. If that's something you want to cover on the show, like I'll definitely listen to it. So I definitely wouldn't mind. But like yeah, that's interesting because I definitely heard a lot about him. Obviously, I haven't tuned in. But Malachi, I'll ask this for every artist that I'm not listening to. Like, who are a few artists that you know, if you are to listen to them, you'll fuck with his music?
Ooh, okay. That's a good question. Pig Sifu, he is more. I would maybe say JPEG Mafia, maybe. He doesn't quite have that same like JPEG Mafia is very like very jarring. Pig Sifu is not quite at, but he has some elements of music where it's like very like in your face. But like JPEG Mafia is kind of like that's like how most of his music is. I would maybe say JPEG Mafia. If you're someone that likes the music, there's a good chance you'd like. And even like with JPEG Mafia and like how he like his almost like the way he like labels his albums and like the songs are like wacky or something. Like Pig Sifu does that exact same thing where it's like random word like letters and numbers and like symbols thrown into like album titles or song names. Like JPEG Mafia kind of does the same thing. So maybe like that. Maybe even like a Denzel Curry, I think, as well. Like if you're a fan of those artists, you might be probably a fan of Pink Sifu as well. So yeah, I mean, you know, I would say also like check out his album. Like I said, Ensley is probably my favorite album right now. again, have to listen to his whole discography, but Ensley, that came out in 2018, phenomenal body of work.
For sure, for sure. All right, that's the, I think what's interesting about the videos that we do, like the dichotomy, like you're able to cover them. You're definitely able to cover them more. I think it's nice though because like we get to cover the big stuff and the small stuff. So my next artist, I think it's a pretty obvious pick. It has to be J. Cole with the Fall Off. I think
yes.
I think given what happened last year and the build to the Fall Off, it's gonna be insane. But Malachi, what are your thoughts on what J. Cole is gonna do in 2025?
Hey, look, look, no bullshit. I'm actually excited for J. Cole's album. I actually am. And
the J. Cole PR smear has been insane the past year, bro. Fuck.
Look. I do want to talk about this because it's like J. Cole. Like I'm not gonna say I'm indifferent. I do like his music, but there, like when you meet someone that like extensively, like hip hop is obviously I listen to a lot of hip hop. You listen to a lot of hip hop. A lot of our friends, big hip hop fans, right? How many of us do besides me? How many of like people within our like people that you've talked about hip hop do you know like that don't have a strong opinion on J. Cole in either direction?
But they're just like, yeah, like I fuck with him.
Yeah, but how many people do you know like don't have a strong opinion on either direction?
That's most people.
That's most people. No. Like like
that I know.
Yes.
They just like, yeah, he's cool.
Oh no. Sorry. So I mean in general.
I think people like.
In general, on the internet, hip hop like
here's the thing.
Content creators, there's hip hop.
Okay, here's the thing. What I'll say. Number one, let me first by saying the internet is not real life. Let me just say that. I think with the recent stuff that's going on with Drake, I think a lot of people don't understand the internet is not real life. I'll say that before we get into this. But the difference in the perception of J. Cole online is very vast. You have people that saw. I think it's mainly because of the rap beef that happened. Like, if that didn't happen, people were probably just... I think people were scared to say J. Cole's trash. Like, they were scared to say it before the rap beef happened, but then he bought out, so they're like, yeah, it's fine. I can say he's trash now. But before I get into that, I will say, I think J. Cole is a cool artist. He's good. He's very good at what he does. I think in some cases he's overrated by the masses? Yes. But I also think in some cases he's underrated by the masses.
Yes.
Because he's not trash. I don't know why people... All of a sudden they're trying to tell me he's trash. He's not. But I don't think he's like top 5 level. I don't think he's Kendrick level. I don't think he is.
Okay.
Which is fine. Because it's Kendrick Lamar. That's okay.
Yes.
But I think we're gonna see online is people who hate J. Cole and people who really, really love J. Cole.
Yes.
Pretty much. That's pretty much it. You're gonna see that Johnny P's Caddy verse, which is probably one of the best verses of the past 2-3 years. I'm not gonna lie. But I've seen it a lot. Or what's the next video we always see, Mal?
Don't even get me started.
He's on that bus. He's on the bus. He's on the bus, man. He's on the bus. Every time Kanye does anything really, really, really weird, this is exactly what J. Cole meant. This is exactly what he meant.
But that's that one that does bother me. It genuinely does. Like, it's like Kanye would like tweet, I took a shit this morning, and then it's gonna be like,
this is exactly what J. Cole's talking about.
That's what I wanted to kind of get into because, like, obviously, like, I'm saying for me, I'm very, and maybe, obviously, I guess you are as well. Like, really, I thought, but yeah, you are pretty indifferent. But like, most people, when I talk to them about J. Cole, it's either they think he's like the worst artist of all time, or they think that he's like, you look at it's like Mark from RDC, and it's like he's like Jermaine. On his knees, like praying for him. It's like
Jermaine.
You know what I mean? And look, you're allowed to like music a lot. He's allowed to be one of your favorite artists, right?
You know what I think, Mal?
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people who think J. Cole is complete utter trash just haven't listened to him.
Yeah, because like there's no way you listen to his discography and go, oh, this even okay. Look, does he have some albums that will put you to sleep? Look, yeah. But does he have some that will say, okay, yo, let me listen, and oh yeah, it's hard. Yes. Look. I know you didn't like the album that I liked. Might delete that.
I did not like it. I just thought it was like my opinion on the album was the same opinion I have on J. Cole.
Okay, but I actually enjoyed that project quite a bit. Like it's one of his, in my opinion, it's one of his better albums. 100%. One of his better albums.
For me, I feel like an album that wasn't as accepted by like hardcore J. Cole fans the off season because he kind of went too like not trap necessarily. But, like, he wasn't very, like... But even then, you had, like, Let Go of My Hand, and you had the fucking...
I know, I see what you mean. It was, like, he definitely had more of, like like almost like
It
a
just seemed like he wasn't like trying as hard. Which is why I liked it so much, because he was kind of more like free flowing, picking cool beats, cool production, cool features, all that stuff. Like that's why I enjoyed it a lot. So
that's kind of like I thought Might Delete Later, in my opinion, is a more polished version of that album. That's how I kind of look at it. I was like, that's how I thought. Oh yeah, you know what? Like this albums are very similar, but this album just feels like it's a more
Might
polished.
Delete Later was just couldn't have been dropped at a worse time.
With that's the thing. People, J. Cole, like you can never just listen to him without removing the content. It's the same thing with Drake, and even Kendrick to an extent.
Yeah.
You can never listen to it without removing the People can't remove the context of everything that happened in 2024 and just listen to the music anymore. It's got to be like,
drop in like 2027, and fans are gonna be like, I'm like, bro, give it a rest, man. I think Malcolm, one video I do want to do, like maybe in May or whatever, is a beef retrospective.
Oh yes. Oh yeah,
like,
that'd be yeah, 100%.
And then we talk about like the aftermath too, like whatever. That's for another day. But okay, we got a little bit off topic. Okay, let's get back to the actual topic at hand. What are you looking for from a new J. Cole album, or like what do you want him to say? What do you want him to do? What are you looking for? Because apparently this is supposed to be his last album before retirement. I don't know how true that is. They're artists. Artists usually don't retire, but maybe he takes a step back. But anyway, Malachi, what are your thoughts?
This is I don't fully know what to expect, like from a music perspective, like sonically, what direction he's gonna go, because he's had albums where he's introspective. He's had albums where he's talked about things like you know. So I don't know what else he could really want to do. I don't know. Like the only thing that like is having experience different features. But then he did that with like the off season a little bit. Like he had a 21 Savage feature. He had and stuff like that. So it's like like I'm saying from a music perspective, I don't know what to expect from him that won't be something that he's already done, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? What
do you want what do you want like content wise though? You know what I mean? Like
yeah, like the only thing is like, what I want him to talk about.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know. Yeah. like based off
the most obvious
he's already
one,
kind of talked about random shit.
Well, there's the most obvious one, right? Like the current state of the rap game, of course. I think that'll be important for fans.
But he's talked about that.
But I'm saying based on like 2024 was a big like.
But I know, but I'm seeing like even like with KO, like an album like KOD, I came out in 2018, but like he was like
so bad.
But a big preface of the album, like you have a lot of time where he's talking about the current state of the rap game. But that was 2018.
But the current state of the rap game is so different because you had the biggest rap beef ever, who J. Cole was adjacently involved in, right?
Hey, but he already had a song.
Yeah, but shut
making
the fuck
it
up.
Introspective on. I know, but you want to but that's what I'm saying. What else? You're asking me.
No, but you're right. He can't do that for a whole album. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right. No, you're right. I'll agree with you. He can't do that for a whole album. You're correct.
Yeah. So
you think we're gonna get more of the same shit? Like.
But the only thing that's different is like I just want more features, man. Like I think J. Cole's best when he has like a lot when he has hella features. That's when it's just him. I'm like sometimes like okay, bro. But when it's like him and his another artist and they're doing this, I'm like okay, well hold on.
Bro,
like I love the the Dreamville tapes. I know it's like a Dreamville tape, it's everyone, but like when they all like their chemistry stuff, I love. That's what I'm saying. If a J. Cole project is like that, where it's like mad features, like mad features, I'm like okay, this is going to be I'm actually gonna enjoy this, right? Because it's not just him. It's like everyone, you know what I mean? That's I think of that, you know.
I think you're 100% right. Like the off season, I think is something we go back to a lot of. Like
exactly.
Like give me another Bass feature. Give me another fucking Benny the Butcher feature, bro. Give me that.
Exactly.
Bro, that song with him and Lil Baby, Pride as the Devil. What a song! Are you kidding me? 21 Savage is like government mandated at this point.
No, it actually is. they get a tax right.
True. It's funny, but yeah, I agree. I think features are a must. I don't know what features though. But I think
Joe, you know what? That's good. What you said. What features like just like do like one from like multiple from like every lane, right? It would be cool. Okay, so you have like the trap features, 21 Savage, Lil Baby, right?
You think we'll get a Drake feature?
Yeah, maybe. I think so. But like, okay, so you have like the R&B features, right? You can do like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who, just R&B features. Then you have like the rappity rap features. You got like, you know what I'm saying? You can okay, you probably won't get a Kendrick feature, but like someone in that like same like conscious rate, like, you know, and then maybe some other guys like Schoolboy Q, TD,
definitely need a posse cut, like a Dreamville posse cut.
Yeah.
If that's gonna be like his like send off album, you definitely need a posse cut.
Yes.
My only thing is like if that's supposed to be like his like send off album, Why would he get
Yeah.
any features? You know what I mean?
Oh, what? What do you mean? What?
No, I'm just saying, like think about like Logic's Sutton off
I
album.
I see what you mean, but it doesn't like I feel like that
No,
doesn't.
I'm just kind of like trying to play all perspectives here.
Oh, okay, like from his perspective.
Yes. Like.
Okay, sure.
Obviously, I want the
like,
fucking features. Are you kidding me, bro?
okay,
What?
and then you could even like I'm like you do okay. Then you got like the Griselda boys, right? Like you said with Benny, like you okay, boom, you do something like that. You just kind of like different lane diving from like from feature artists, right? I think that could be awesome, you know.
For
Because
sure.
he's like, I think what he like actually puts together, like J. Cole's like a decent at curating an album when he actually like like I don't know, I guess people on it. You know what I mean? Like I think a Born Sinner, that's a great album. It came out a while ago, but that's a great album. But like it was like a good crafted album with a bunch of everyone
sure.
kind of doing it. You know what I mean? That's how I feel better. So
For sure. All right, Mal. Who's your number 3?
my number 3, well, okay, so this is a bit of an obvious one, but give me West Side Gun, bro. West Side Gun.
It's been really quiet lately, you know.
Been very quiet. 2 albums, nothing, some light. But obviously, I think he announced like the next installation of the number series, for his album, like number 12. So that's coming out sometime soon. He said, I mean, you said January. He didn't give a.
You didn't say a date.
You just okay, let's go. Anyways, 12. I mean, like that series is probably my like the Paris or I guess what would you call it, the praying trilogy.
I don't even know.
Pray for Paris, then you pray for me, and still praying. I guess the praying trilogy. There's probably an actual name for it, but that trilogy is pretty good. Like the first album was easily the best. Second album I thought it was pretty good. Third album probably the worst out of the 3.
I agree with that.
But I think it kind of just depends.
That first album was almost too good.
The first album was
It was almost too
unbelievable,
good. Like,
unbelievable. But the number series, because like I think, number 8 and 9, because you had number 8 and you had like side A, side B. So essentially, number 8 and 9, those are more so side B, absolute classics. And then number 10 was pretty good. Number 11 was kind of just an EP. It wasn't really much to go off of. It was, it was just like what 6. It was like 6 tracks, right?
And,
like 5, 6
honestly,
tracks.
it wasn't like anything that crazy.
Yeah, it was like which I'm hoping that this is more of like an actual full length project, because the number series is actually probably his best work, like consistently. And then he has like the Fly Gods. He has a bunch, but Fly Gods also got 3, I think, which he said on the album. I think it was he said it's on the way. So
Relax,
that's
man.
also, I love that. So he says this. I mean, we know he drops a lot of music, so maybe he'll drop those. I'm excited if he does. Obviously, we'll talk about it on this. We talk about West Side Gun quite a bit. I mean, he's one of my favorite artists, so I can't really help it sometimes. Like
and if he's always feeding us, like we're obviously
exactly. So. Oh yeah, I'm excited. I mean, what do you want from the next West Side Gun project? What do you
I want more museum beats.
I
want more art history beats. I want more of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off with this industrial ass production. I don't care. I don't care. I want to feel like I'm in the Louvre in Paris, bro. I want that. I want more songs like Why I Do 'Em Like That. I want more songs like there's one more I'm forgetting. I forget what the song is called.
Oh my God! You said Why Do It? You mentioned that one. I think I know what you're talking about.
But like
like 327.
I can literally hear it in my fucking brain. But it's like
$500 ounces.
Yeah, like okay, that's different though. That one's different. That's just a different song. That's just a different song. But I would just want more, and also like I want more features and more different features.
Yes.
Bring back the Jids. I wish Griselda and Freddie weren't beefing. I really do wish that a lot because they were a fucking match made in heaven. It sucks, but like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I would love for like more. I feel like Betty and Conway. I'd like more like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm missing something with them recently. You know what I mean? So I
more so Benny. I think Conway's been. I think I've been
like,
enjoying
I feel like
recently,
their quality has like been lacking just ever so slightly recently.
Conway, maybe not for me. I think
Yeah.
I've enjoyed, but like Benny for sure. Like the I don't know what's going on. Like the quality music hasn't been great the past couple of years. Ever since
Well, even
um,
Tana Talk was good.
Fan Talk 4.
Tana
Fan Talk
Talk 4
4
was
was really
good.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fan Talk 4 was good, but like since then he hasn't really has
I
been
was
good.
born in '86, but I'm like '97. Ho, that song's a banger. But yeah, I think
That's fire bar.
I think for me for West Side Gun, honestly like he's dropped so recently. I don't really have too much like. I didn't really enjoy his last two projects. Like I was excited for them, but for me, I just like. I think when you have like an album like Pray for Paris, which is one like we both listen to a lot, like it's almost like I don't even know. It's like I forgot. But I don't know how to explain it, but it's hard because like I just feel like when I listen to Still Praying, I'd rather just be listening to Pray for Paris. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's like the same thing but worse.
Yeah,
So
it's less.
So
yeah.
why would I listen to the worst thing when I can just go listen to the one that's better? So I honestly I just want more museum artsy like production cuts. That's all I want. I don't need the industrial stuff. Don't ever rap on a trap beat again, please, for God's sake. Oh my goodness, don't ever do that again. But yeah, other than that.
But yeah, the main thing is features because like West Side Gun himself is a okay rapper, but like it's just the curation as a whole. And like if he's not all a feature, if it's just him, it's not gonna be as enjoyable. But like when you can put to like I said, side B of 8, like it was loaded with features and it was just like bro, it was just it was insane. Everything about it.
He's underground good DJ Khaled.
Yeah, exactly.
Underground good
Exactly.
DJ Khaled. But let's move on to my next artist, which is
Yep.
I have to do it. I'm gonna say Drake. I think.
Oh yes.
I think piggybacking off the J. Cole stuff we said, obviously we have the Party Next Door project, which whenever that comes out, it comes out. I don't know how beef centric that'll be, like if it'll be at all introspective, because I think it's gonna be more of an R&B cut, because obviously PND's on it. But I'm sure you'll get some bars about whatever it may be. You also have the Drake lawsuit, which I'm not gonna talk about because I don't know about it, even though. You know, everyone on Twitter seems to think they're lawyers.
Everyone seems to be everyone's.
And also, why do the streamers think they're the ones getting sued?
That's the thing. I don't understand. I'm not gonna get into it. Maybe another day. I'm not gonna get into it right now.
No, that's for another video. But Drake. I think it's pretty obvious what we're looking for. Like we don't spend too much time on Drake. Obviously he lost the rap beef. I'm a Drake fan. Mark, I don't know if you're like a Drake fan, but you fuck with Drake.
I'm a Drake fan. Like you know, say he's cool. He's cool. Like okay, that's the thing. Like I fuck with.
Fuck that motherfucker Drake and his birthday.
No, I fuck with Drake more than like the average person. Okay, that makes sense.
Do you fuck with Drake more than Kendrick?
I think it's about equal. Like the big three. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I probably listen to them all like the same.
I thought you listened to more Drake than Cole though.
I think I would go Drake, Kendrick, Cole.
That's because Drake is so easy to listen to.
But it also depends on like sometimes like when Kendrick drops an album, it'll be Kendrick for a little bit.
Yeah, no,
and then,
of course. It's like.
But like it just depends who also dropped. Oh, yeah, you know it depends who dropped recently. But like overall, like none of them have dropped for like months. It's probably Drake, Kendrick, Cole.
I would be the same.
Yeah.
I think I would. There's also whispers about that Conductor tape. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like a Scary Hours 4 fully produced by Conductor. I would fucking live for that shit. Because he had 8 AM in Charlotte with Conductor. Oh my god, it's one of his best songs. Stories About My Brother with Conductor. One of his best songs. And then that Fighting Irish freestyle that came out. Where he was dissing LeBron, I guess. I don't know. But that was also.
They weren't too hyped about that. They're dissing the GOAT, bro.
No, but Drake's the GOAT too.
Yeah, but like LeBron.
I don't know. Bro,
did Drake come back from 3-1 down?
Bro, could you imagine I bet the majority of Drake fans are LeBron fans, so they would probably have a fucking like midlife crisis, bro. Like listen to that shit, they're like fuck, bro. But I think I want like a give me like a Nothing Was the Same type Drake album, fully introspective. None of these weird like party shake your ass cuts. I don't want any of that. I want a fully like Drake really diving inward with himself over the past few years. Will we get that? I don't know. I think we'll get a few songs that do entail that. But if we can get that Conductor tape, which there's been whispers and whispers, because Drake posted Drake posted a photo of like four wires, like conductor wires, which could be like Scary Hours 4 and by conductor. I don't know. But Malachi, what would you have to say about Drake going into this year?
I mean, look, no matter what he does, a single like it's going to have a lot of it's going to have a lot of eyes on it. First of all, it's Drake. So that beef aside, Drake in general, I want to do fucking platinum numbers. Like, okay, he's fucking Drake, okay? But because of now there's an extra lens because you have people outside of like hip hop almost that are like paying attention to this because of what happened. Because hip hop's a big part of pop culture as well, right? So people outside the lens of hip hop are gonna be like, oh shit, let me see what this is about, right? People that have no idea, never even listened to any Drake song, which is kind of impossible, but everyone's gonna be tuning in. So I'm hoping. I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I think my favorite Drake album of the past couple of years is probably Certified Lover Boy. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's my favorite Drake past like 3-4 years.
That album is tainted by its name and album cover.
What do you? Well, yes.
I don't know why he did that.
Yes.
If you called it something else and gave it a different cover, motherfuckers will talk about the album.
That's why I refer to it as CLB because CLB is it's CLB, like same. But that of the past, because that came out in 2021. It was like the whole Donda, same day
which
as
was
or whatever.
so much fun. Motherfuckers are trying to make it into something it's not. If you like music, it was just fun. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, and I actually like really like his past few projects then. So we had the Her Loss, and he had what was the one For All the Dogs.
There was For All the Dogs. Right? There was so there was For All the Dogs Scary Hours edition. Then there was For All the Dogs. Then there was Her Loss, and then you had Honestly Nevermind.
Yeah,
remember that stupid shit people used to say? I was a certified lover boy, but honestly, never mind. It's Her Loss. This one's For All the Dogs, bro. Y'all are fucking weird as fuck. Anyway.
But that project, like CLB's, like the past 3 projects, not the biggest fan of. Like in terms of like when I'm comparing it to how much I like Certified Lover Boy, those albums don't really hit the same.
And you've been a pretty huge Certified Lover Boy fan since we first listened to
it. Yeah, and people first of all, I don't know why you have to prove that you like an album. Like niggas really I say yeah, I like this album, and they're like, bro, you just know you liked it, bro. What do you? I did. I don't know why. I don't know people do. I don't know if people do this to you, but like they do with me a lot. They think, oh well, there's no way you like this project, like, bro. Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Because that's gotta be racist, bro.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Because I'm like, what do you mean? What you think this? I'm not gonna like but I like I guess because a lot of people, there were a lot of people that like when I said I liked it more than Donda, people were like, whoa, they were like thinking I was like, but also it's like an opinion.
You're insane, bro.
Yeah. It's like it's also an opinion. Like I just like the album. Okay.
Nah.
But yeah, I think if he kind of does something similar like that style of music, I'd probably really enjoy it. I do like when he does like the like more conscious like
he's an underrated. He's low-key like an underrated not conscious, more introspective. I feel like.
Yeah. I think like, it's cool, but like I think but I do like when he kind of does more like that vibe, almost R&B style.
Like the flows and just the raps and shit. Like
I think when Drake's doing that, I'm like, okay, yeah, this album is just then he's good. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's it. That's what I kind of want. If he does drop music this year, if he I could drop a full length album, that's what I'm looking for. So.
Yeah, and I think similar sentiment for me, and I think one of my favorite things, like, bro, the stuff in the beef was so funny because mans will be like, man, I don't listen to old Drake stuff. It's like, bro, like, what are you talking about? And then like someone was like, Drake only streams more because he's like McDonald's and Kendrick is like a steakhouse. I'm like, what are you guys talking about? Seriously, like, anyway, that is what it is. But Malachi. Who is your number 4?
Okay, this is a really good one because I'm gonna go Earl Sweatshirt. And the main reason why, now I haven't he's one of my favorite artists ever, like just point blank period. Like if you go on Last FM, he's still number 1, but I haven't really listened to him as much recently, mainly because there hasn't been he's not a high volume artist. He releases music every now and then. He has features and whatever. He had I don't know if I think you might have seen the snippet of this verse, like on a feature he had. It was like it made rounds.
The freestyle, right?
Yeah. Was it? Yeah. Well,
he had that bar where, like, we're on the corner or whatever. Like,
Oh yeah. Free. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, because it was a big Browns and hip hop Twitter. But now Earl, the reason why I say Earl is because I just want to see. Okay, the direction he's gone with music is like really, really cool. Like he obviously started off and like he's grown so much as an artist. His last project was Voy Dyer, which came out in 2023. So I'm hoping that, and then you also have Sick came out 2022. The direction he's got in music is really interesting because he's, like I said, he's grown so much. I'm just curious. I don't really have much expectations for like what he would actually like have on his next album. I just want to see what it is. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go into it kind of with like, okay, let's see, because if he's doing more shit like that with like the more like him flowing kind of like, I would, okay, if you do a whole album this like that'd be cool. People were saying old Earl, but like that's kind of how Earl's new music also is. So that kind of confused me. People were like, oh, we got or people were calling it like a rebrand, and I'm like, well, no, that's, if you listen to his music, that's just how he, what I'm saying, that hasn't left his like style that he's put in his music. He's always kind of been like that, So I don't know why people call it a rebrand. It just feels like a lot of people, like I guess newer fans of Earl, don't know what he's always been kind of doing, if that makes sense. So like, but yeah, I'm like, if he has a more like out like more songs and have like a full length project that kind of does like that, I'd be interested. But like if he doesn't, if it's similar to like Void Dyer or similar to like some rap songs even, I'm gonna listen to it. Like I think he's just a quality artist. He's not a high volume artist, but everything he puts out is fucking quality every time.
Yeah. I think I don't listen to Earl, obviously. I think there was a weird, like, funny, like, oh, I listened to Earl Sweatshirt, like, back in the day. I don't know if you remember that. Like, maybe during, like, the pandemic, there was a lot of, like, motherfuckers would, like, make fun of you for listening to Earl for, like, no reason.
Oh, no, bro, that happened. That doesn't happen to me anymore, obviously, but, like, bro, when I said, oh, yeah, listen, now, mind you, I didn't even get, like, I wasn't even, there were some people that did make it, like, listen to, like, certain artists, like, that style artists, their whole personality. I never did that. I was just like, yeah, and niggas were just clowning me. I was like, bro, what? Like, what's wrong? Like, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with this? You know what I mean? He's like people that actually like his music. So, but hey, what can what do I know? But yeah, that's that for Earl. And I only have I'm gonna like if you drop, I want him to drop, but I have no expectations. I'm gonna just listen to
it. Instead of some rap songs, he'll drop all the rap songs.
Oh yeah, he'll drop. Oh yeah, it's just like all rap songs. It's like some rap songs deluxe. Like all of it.
That shit would be cool. Hey man, Earl, let me know, bro. Let's tap in. That's cool. No, I don't hate that pick at all. And I think it's nice that like I just hope we all eat this year, man. I just hope we do. Even though 2024 we ate, so we'll see what happens. So we'll give. I have two. What do I have? Two more. You have one more.
Yeah.
My next artist, I think, is an obvious pick. I think he has been. Like, his fans are slowly starting to hate him because he's not dropping this album. Malka, you have any guesses?
You said what? Fans starting to hate him?
Yeah, because he's not dropping his album.
Shit.
Even though he was supposed to last year. He was supposed to last year. Because he literally said the year and the name of the
album. Bro, wait. I see this shit. It was like, oh, no. Okay, people call it the worst album rollout of all time, which it probably is.
Yep.
But, like, there was, oh my god, what was it? It was some funny ass tweet. It was like someone said he's the first person to, what did he say? Oh my god, it was like something like he first was to like
unreleased.
Yeah, it was some shit like that. It was funny as fuck.
Hold on. I just want to make sure. Who do you think I'm talking about?
A$AP Rocky.
I'm talking about Playboi Carti, bro.
Oh shit! I thought you were talking about A$AP. Okay, shit. Okay, you know what? Shit, never mind. Fuck. I thought we were talking about A$AP. Okay, they're both in the same collective.
You're still spinning anyway.
Yeah, it's the same collective.
Yeah.
I've been forgetting that.
Playboi Carti.
Like
that A$AP Rocky's album's never coming out, bro. Holy shit. Like I don't even want to talk about it. Like he did a pre-sale, delayed it 4 times.
But like, that's what I was talking about because he literally had the date where it was releasing this date,
in August, brother. It's January. It's January. So I remember it was coming out. And we were low-key like excited to listen and cover it. But obviously, Playboi Carti, I Am Music 2024 didn't happen. But all the snippets and singles are sounding so good, so it's really annoying me. He had a all he does is like um he posts fit pics and no one cares.
People care. People care, bro.
His fans
People
are
care.
dude. His fans are going fucking insane. His fans are going insane.
Okay. We talked about this before where I was saying like people act like they can't just for some reason like do I think Playboy music is good overall? I think yes, but like, the way his fans act like him not dropping for like however long is like the end of the world. I'm like, bro, do you like what is this music like crack to you? Like what's going on?
It is.
You know
bro.
what I mean? Is it crack?
Bro, you seen that? What's the streamer's name? Dabo? Holy shit, bro! Motherfuckers, you see that clip where like Kai Cenat told him to spam the chat with Cardi drops, and he literally had a fucking heart attack, bro. That's just crazy. Like, obviously, I'm looking forward to the Cardi album. I'm loving his new sound, because he's obviously passed the whole lot of red sound. But like the new I have no idea what to call it. But since like the beginning of last year, like the singles he dropped, like, and my only issue is with him. It's like whenever he like perform, I was watching his Rolling Loud performance the other day. Like when it happened, I'm like, bro, he doesn't even perform. He just like, bro, he plays a song and just like yells like the ad libs. And then I saw someone say Cardi's a better performer than Travis. And someone reply was like, bro, Cardi just stands there and tries to like use his aura. He doesn't even like rap the songs. But he has a song. So obviously the rollout has been weird because like, he said like there was like a bunch of packs that came out, like pre-order like merch and vinyls and CDs. That came out similar to A$AP Rocky actually. So people did that and they ordered them. So people thought the album was coming out. Then he posted like some like pseudo album cover, but that wasn't the album cover. Then he dropped All Red. Then Timeless came out like the next week, and so people were like, "Oh shit! Like it must be coming soon." You know what I mean? It didn't come out. There was another song with The Weeknd previewed which sounds really good. There's a couple songs with Travis that have been previewed which sound really good. It's all sounding good, but we just don't know anything. And like, I'm not going crazy because like, no matter what you do, time's always gonna pass. Like that's like pretty much my motto, no matter what. But obviously we're gonna cover it on the show. But I don't really like. I'm not like. I want the album, of course. Like it's highly anticipated. But hey, man, when it happens, it happens. Malachi, quickly, because we listened to like I showed you a couple of the Cardi songs, and like you were fucking with them. It's not really like it's not really like obviously like your regular listening experience, but you know like there's artists to turn up, artists to listen to like whenever, and sometimes Cardi's a turn up artist. He really is. So what are you looking for in this Cardi album?
That's you know what that's a good question because what I'm looking for is nothing, and the reason why I say that is because like like this. Okay, look, I've listened to Cardi's basically his whole discography. It's not. Like, okay, I haven't listened to all the fucking leaks. I'm not gonna. Do you count the leaks as like just part of his discography? Like anything he's
if it's not out, it doesn't count.
Anything he's actually put out. So you got Die Lit, you got the self-titled project, you got Whole Lot of Red, right? Is there more? Is it like his actual streaming discography, right?
That's literally it.
And look, I actually think like I revisited Die Lit like pretty recently, and like I actually think that okay, this album actually is a really good project overall.
Yes, Die Lit's very
even
solid.
His self-titled project. I think Die Lit's definitely just more polished version. Like it just feels more like okay, I like this a lot more. Whole Lot of Red is a very jarring listening experience if you're not like expecting the Cardi to go.
That is why everyone hated it, me included, when it came out.
That is why people. We have our old podcast. You go back, watch that, or listen to that episode. Like, yeah, there's also some very funny like excerpts from that. Like that.
Bro, he had such a shit year, bro. It was crazy. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, what are you doing, man?
But as someone like, look, I'm not the biggest Cardi fan. Like in general, probably I don't like. I'm not. He's not an artist where I'm like, okay, I need to listen to this. Like that's not, you know. But overall, yeah, I think like I'm not going into this album with expectations. I'm going to just okay, you know, let's see. I don't even know what features to expect. Like that, those artists in his lane, like the fucking what do you call?
Carson and Destroy Lonely. Like
yeah,
his
I don't really listen to them either, so I don't know.
I don't listen to them either. Like I really only listen to Cardi.
Yeah, so as someone that's kind of like a neutral Cardi listener, like yeah, I'm going into this just hoping it's good, you know.
Yeah.
So
and I think it will be good. I think it will be.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. The production is probably gonna be fire. So
and you're already gonna have like guaranteed Travis Scott and The Weeknd features. So like, you're already looking at something crazy. So I Am Music 2025, maybe. Probably not. Who knows? Maybe we'll be back here next year, and I'll have to say Cardi's name again. All right, Maka, who is one of your final artists you're looking forward to in 2025?
All right, so this one is a little random. Well, not random, but Steve Lacy.
Oh, damn.
And now look, now he's not like a hip. He's more like R&B ish, I guess, if you want to call it
Actually,
that.
hold on. Before we get into that, just let's do some honorable mentions. Like, just list some artists.
Oh, honorable mentions?
Yeah,
okay. Honorable mentions. Stove God. He doesn't have a studio album technically. He only has like mixtapes.
Yeah.
I know he does drop another mixtape on like a non-streaming platform. So I haven't listened to that. But Stove God, I mean, this year, drop an album because I'm waiting. Okay, I'm waiting. You're one of the most insane feature artists of all time, but nobody knows.
Yo, what if he just like his whole career was just like features?
Bro, I would be so no. He needs a project
aura,
like
aura,
and his mixtapes are fire, but like he needs like a project, like a cohesive project. Like, okay, this is like his first like true album, and like, yeah, I'm looking for Stove God, and then I'd say like, who else? Fucking Khalil Blue. I mean, you know what I'm saying, more underground. He dropped like an album came out in 2023. He might drop something this year. I'm looking forward to that because he's a fantastic artist. That's it for my honorable mentions. But yeah, Steve Lacy, I'd say number 5. I actually really enjoy Steve Lacy music, like just as a whole. He doesn't really have that many like songs I don't like. I got into music probably like last year, I'd say. Like he has like so many songs that have like been like trending on like so many like trending on TikTok and shit. Like
also,
it's
like,
just
I didn't know
how
much of a producer he is.
Like, what was that?
Like,
oh yeah,
he's produced a lot of popular songs.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and I just want another. You know, he came out Gemini Rights in 2022, and I think that album is like a fucking incredible album. And it's also just like a refreshing listen. You know what I mean? Because I listen to a lot of like more hip hop based like music, and like more like I guess like there's different genres within hip hop, like underground, whatever, and like kind of listen someone that kind of is a bit of like a contrast to that, more like singing, more like melodic. Like I fuck with that more. So I don't know what he's got cooking up in store like album wise, but yeah, I'm waiting for a Steve Lacy project.
For sure. No. That's because Steve Lacy did have a big year.
Oh shit.
He did have a big year. But I think it'll be interesting. Nah, you're actually because he hasn't really done much since.
No.
Like
yeah,
really like. But
that's why hey bro, hey, I'm here. I'm gonna listen to it, bro.
We locked. All right, I'll give my honorable mentions quickly. Number 1, my first one is gonna be Kanye West because he dropped. I don't know what happened last year. But he dropped 2 projects that weren't really that great. He used a lot of AI for some reason, which is disgusting because Kanye West is known as the most like creative artist ever, and he's using AI, which is like so.
Can we now say like he's fallen? These are like completely.
Yeah, no, of course he's washed.
Like completely fallen. Like
yeah, which is sad because he's like
it's sad.
He's one of the most creative minds to ever make music, and like him using AI was so fucking surprising. But I don't even know what's going on with him. So, but he's supposed to drop a solo album called Bully this year. I don't know if it'll come out. That's why he's in my honorable mentions. My second honorable mention is gonna be Travis Scott. Obviously, I have to mention him. There's rumors he might drop an album in April. He's dropping a single next week. Because I don't know what it might be Rolling Loud. It might be something else. But they said he's debuting a whole new era of music in April, which could be a new album. So I don't know what's gonna be there. But Makai, extremely surprised you didn't say this person. I'm gonna let you speak more. Baby Keem, bro.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even think of him. That's crazy. We'll talk about that.
The album is supposed to be. So this is my 5th pick. The album is supposed to be what's called A Child with Wolves. Baby Keem hasn't done anything since his last album.
He hasn't done shit. Well, okay. Not that he hasn't released it, but he's been producing a lot of music.
Who cares?
But that's what I'm saying. He has. He himself. That's the thing. He himself has not released his own music. Since I don't even know.
He's too busy. He's too busy writing for Kendrick.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, bro, Baby Keem was like literally one of my favorite artists. He still is one of my favorites, but he just hasn't dropped anything to listen to. So like new music. So
We don't even know
um,
like what kind of new sound we could be expecting because there's been nothing. Like
literally,
that's what's so polarizing. And I think an interesting thing about Baby Keem is everyone thought he would have dropped last year because like Kendrick and all that stuff, but he didn't. He literally didn't do anything. He literally didn't do anything. There wasn't even like a lot of cryptic Instagram posts. You know what I mean? There was a lot of like whatever it was. So I don't know. You know what's weird? I don't have much to say because I don't know.
yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say either. I think just like, look, hey, we're gonna be here when you know what I'm saying, when the nigga drops, we'll be here. But I don't know what to expect music wise. I don't know what to expect feature wise. Like Baby Keem, I would hope he doesn't have to have a loaded with features, but like every other song, every two other songs, having like a feature would be cool. Kendrick features, I feel like that's mandated. No, sorry, 2 Kendrick features is mandated on that album, and then he's gonna have like he'll probably. I mean, he had Don Toliver and Travis Scott on his last album.
Him and Don Toliver have been a good duo too. If you listen to like their songs together.
So you know, there's like other than that, I don't know who else like feature wise to really like.
What I fuck with about Baby Keem is he low-key has like almost something for everyone.
Yeah.
Because he can work with the Kendricks of the world,
work with the Cardis.
The Cardis, right? He could. Have they done a song together? No, right?
I don't think he. I don't know if he has.
But I can hear it. I can hear it though.
But that makes sense. Yeah.
I can hear it though. And like the Travis Scott of the world, Don.
Even like the Drakes, I think I don't know what he would sound with J. Cole, but that I think that like that sound that could work.
He does have an unreleased song with Drake, like What's Next.
Yeah.
So yeah. Honestly, I don't like the thing. It's so weird with Baby Keem because like, I don't know what it's gonna sound like. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what the album's aesthetic is gonna be. I don't know anything. Nobody does. He like his last few features have been like one word, or like an ad lib on the.
Oh, he was on Tyler. Oh yeah, he was on Tyler's. It was just fucking.
He just went, or whatever. Like I don't know. But it is what it is. But anyways, guys, we're gonna end it here. We almost went for an hour. We hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This one was actually a lot of fun to talk about. So overall, obviously, I'm looking forward to Playboi Carti, J. Cole, Drake, who I don't even remember who else I said, Jid, and Baby Keem, obviously, and Malachi. Who are, again, quickly
I said Mike, Pink Sifu, Westside Gun. Who's my number 4? Earl Sweatshirt, and then Steve Lacy.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments what you guys. There's still a lot of like artists we didn't even talk about, like The Weeknd, for example. We didn't even mention him. So that could be someone. Kendrick Lamar, we didn't even talk about. His Super Bowl performance.
I guess, yeah.
So that'll be something. And if you guys did enjoy the episode, let us know. Follow us on X at TMC Podcast X. Malachi doesn't use it, bitch.
I do. I don't be having tweets loaded yet. You know what I'm saying? But coming soon.
You don't be using that shit, bro. I can already tell you don't use it.
I do use it.
But yeah, we're active on there a little bit. Just interacting with like all the accounts on there. So check us out there. Follow us on individual Twitters, Instagram, all that fun stuff. If you guys enjoyed the video, like it, subscribe, share all that fun stuff. I hope you guys enjoy your week, enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. It's cold, it's slippery, and always be safe. And that's pretty much it for us.
Unless you're in Australia, like it's warm there.
That's sure, like LA. Actually, it's maybe too warm there recently. But why are you laughing? But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out, everyone.